Today is Friday, February 2nd, and this is Yale High School Studio News.
Good morning, Yale High School. I'm Sadie Dykstra.
And I'm Kira Talby. Thanks for joining us this fantabulous Friday morning. Student Council and Leadership is hosting a semi-formal Sweetheart Dance on Saturday, February 10th. The dance will be from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. and will cost $10 for admission. Tickets will be sold at lunches from February 5th through February 9th. Crowning will happen at the halftime of the varsity basketball game on February 9th. You do not need a date to attend, and guest passes are available in the office from Miss Hoppy and are due back February 5th. Spirit will be starting on Monday, and we caught up with Evie to tell us about the themes.
So the Spirit Days are Monday, you dress to unimpress. Tuesday, you dress as Adam Sandler. Wednesday, you dress as your type. Thursday, you dress as soccer mom or barbecue dad. And then Friday is red versus pink.
The votes are in for Sweetheart Court. The freshman representatives are Jason Fisher and Rylan Moody. The sophomore representatives are Cole Peltier and Sophie Mangelli. The junior representatives are James Aguinaga and Addison Commandant. And representing the senior class is Marty Siwak and Jillian Commandant. Congratulations to all representatives.
The final date to purchase yearbooks is March 1st, 2024. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Winchester.
Attention all sophomores. If you are interested in tech or Blue Water Middle College next year, please note the following dates. February 20th is Student Info Day, February 22nd is Tech's Open House, and March 22nd is when the Blue Water Middle College applications are due and tech applications are also due. Please reach out to Mrs. Palmatier or Mrs. Kovach with additional questions or check the bulletin in your email.
The parent night for information about Tech, Blue Water Middle College, and dual enrollment will be rescheduled for February 12th in the High School Media Center. Blue Water Middle College will present at 5 p.m., Tech will present at 5:45, and dual enrollment info will be presented at 6:30 p.m.
St. Clair County Community Foundation has opened up their scholarship portal and is able to accept applications starting today. The application deadline is Sunday, March 3rd. If you need help filling out your application, you can talk to Mrs. Kovach, Mrs. Palmatier, or Mrs. Eisler if you have any questions. Now let's head over to Leo for a look at today's weather.
Thanks, Sadie. You should expect light snow showers before noon today, with a high bordering on freezing. There'll be a northern wind with about a speed of 16 miles per hour. Heading over to our favorite red planet, NASA had their Ingenuity helicopter sadly crash on its 72nd flight. The small helicopter was only planned to fly for 5 flights, but ended up doing many more. It was originally designed to be a test to see how hard it would be to fly a helicopter on Mars. But after NASA realized that Ingenuity still had juice left, it served as a scout for the Perseverance rover that it landed with. Sadly, after 3 long years, one of its landing sensors malfunctioned and it damaged one of its blades. But regardless of the crash, the work and success that this little helicopter has done is not to be understated. Now let's head back to the news desk with Lauren and Alfred for today's sports.
Thanks, Leo. The boys varsity bowling team won their match against Richmond, 19-11. The high game was Matt Hines with a 208. On JV, Cameron Palin bowled over a 250. In girls bowling news, the girls bowling team lost to Richmond 7-23. Senior Al Politowicz rolled a 202 game.
In boys basketball, the program made a season sweep of North Branch last night, with all 3 levels getting a win. The freshmen started off the night with a 65-28 victory. The Bulldogs displayed a well-balanced team effort, with every player scoring points in the contest. Tyler Debs scored 15, while Ryan Rector and Cameron Fowler each had 14.
The JV team pulled away in the second half to win a 41-30 game. Jason Fisher led the team in scoring with 13, while Hoyce Cole was also in double figures with 10.
In the varsity game, Ryan Monarch was the top scorer with 16 points. Let's take a look at the fourth quarter highlight. Connor Jakubiak also added 15 points, and Jackson Kohler had 12. This victory places Yale currently in first place in the BWAC standings with a 6-1 league record.
The girls' basketball program will play at home today against North Branch. We talked to Alyssa Barr about how she feels about tonight's game.
Friday we play North Branch at home at 7:30, and it's our first game in a while, so we're pumped. We're not very happy about the Armada game being canceled, but it's whatever, and we'll go beat them next time.
The JV game is scheduled to start at 6 and the varsity will follow around 7:30. Also in wrestling news, last night the Bulldog wrestling team finished their regular season defeating Enley City and North Branch. Yale finished 6-1 in the BWAC, good for second in dual meet standings and 17-6 overall. The wrestlers next will compete on Saturday in Elginak in the league tournament.
For birthdays today, make sure to wish Ava Dove and James Hunt a happy birthday. Thanks and stay classy, Yale High.